Hello, Sagittarius. It's Haley with Tarot from Beyond, here to provide you with your September 1st through 7th reading. The reason why I provided all of your general readings during the time of the full moon is because I wanted to teach something very a little complex, according to the human perspective, so that you would be able to set your intentions during the full moon energy. Now, I would like to just give you a little taste of the energy that is going around. And I want to let you know that, people have made a lot of choices recently. I mean, either to heighten my vibration or not to heighten my vibration. It's like to be or not to be. You're going to see a huge difference in people with regards to, the fruits of their labor. If you've been working hard with regards to heightening your vibration and really working on listening to that inner voice in you that either corrects you when you're wrong or praises you when you're right, that little voice inside of you, that's your higher self. Those of you who've been spending time with your higher self and have actually been making an effort in your spirituality and really working hard on trying to really understand how this works so that we can create the lives that we are meant to live, I'm telling you, the purge process has to come about first prior to us seeing the fruits of our labor. So Sagittarius, let's see where a lot of you are, okay? Nice, nice, nice. King of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords. So in looking at this, Sagittarius, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing that masculine and feminine energy with regards to finances. For those of you who have really been working on your finances, I'm telling you that yin and that yang is there working together to make sure that the results that you want to see are there. And, I don't have to do reversals to know that this is not a fantasy. You guys are actually seeing things for what they are, and you know what you've worked toward. Those of you who have been putting in some serious work, some of you have been purging and walking away from things, even relationships that you've been in for a long time, because you know that whatever relationship it was that you were in, this person, I feel like this is your energy actually made you brash, and it actually pushed your buttons to the point where you actually, it didn't bring out the best in you. It caused you to be a little bit warlike and caused you to be like, I'll cut you to the bone with what I have to tell you with regards to what you've been doing in my life that has not been assisting me in my endeavors. Page of Pentacles. When I see these two together, this just means a constant flow of income. And then when you see these two together, that yin and yang with regard, that masculine and feminine energy with regards to funds. And then this Page of Pentacles, I mean, this combination right here means to me, you guys are not playing. You guys are ready to see the financial changes in your life that you want to see. And it's not a fantasy. You're not living a fantasy. Not with regards to the funds part. You may have been living a fantasy in the past with regards to what you wanted relationships with certain people to be. However, you realize now that what you wanted things to be and how you hope things would turn out with certain people is just not going to happen, because these people just, are not really who you thought they were, and you see them for who they are. And as a result, it's like you are repelled. You're like, you're not conducive to where I'm going. It's more important to me to be self-reliant. It's more important to me to attract somebody else that's self-reliant and understands the concepts that come along with being able to be self-reliant. And I feel as though you're walking away from either people or a relationship that, really didn't support and isn't supportive of your financial goals. You know it's coming. You taste it. You've been working on it. And I feel as though what you're walking away from is all those people, all those things, and all of those situations that, really didn't support where you're going. That really don't support where you're going. I feel as though a lot of you are using your intuition and have used your intuition with regards to what it is that you've needed to do in the past to move from that one place to another. This could be metaphorically and this could be literally. This in this context, I feel like some of you may be actually moving from one location to another, maybe because where the opportunities are, they are in a different town or a different part of the world, and you're getting ready to make that move so that you can actually achieve what it is that you want to achieve. Some of you may be making a move. So for those of you who are thinking about it, I think it would be a positive thing. That's what I'm feeling. This could be metaphoric as well. This could mean that a lot of you have done a 180 very quickly. And this means that, you are changing from being, the person who used to feel like you could never achieve this or never achieve that, to the person that says, wait a minute. Yes, I can. I'm a limitless being and I'm getting ready to make this happen. And you're making it happen. Because the first card that you pulled is the King of Pentacles, and then you got its, feminine component to that assists in the manifestation of your financial, stability. It may require a move. And I think that if you get a job offer in a different location that offers, a really healthy income based on what you're worth, I think a lot of you should take that opportunity, because I think that the opportunity is fruitful. And obviously you guys are walking away from things that are no longer serving you. The higher your vibration, the more aware you are of the things that are not, conducive to where you're going. So the Empress represents the birth giver. I mean, the creator, the one who knows how to create the life that she wants. This is female or male. You're at a point now, a lot of you, where you're like, you know what? I know what I want and I'm gonna create it. And that's pretty much it. Period. I know what to do, is what you're saying. And this Queen of Cups, I feel as though, it could be somebody from your past that may be coming into your future very soon. For what reason? Speed, communication, or travel. Some of you may be communicating with somebody from the past. They may be assisting you in your endeavors, or actually they just may be a breath of fresh air for you right now based on who you just walked away from somebody. So I feel like some of you are talking to somebody from your past, and it's just offering you that comfort right now and giving you that sense of love that everybody needs, and that sense of, it's just offering you that feeling of nostalgia and those happy moments, assisting in your ability to be able to focus in the present. You know what I mean? Like presently, I feel like a lot of you are in a good place. Some of you may not be. So for those of you who are not, let's talk. Some of you feel like giving up, but I'm telling you, you better not, because look at all the work you've already put in toward where you're trying to go. And if you give up, what's going to happen? It's going to turn that wheel, and it's not going to turn it positively. So don't give up, okay? And if you don't give up, you will be acknowledged by the universe for sticking it out and hanging in there and saying, I get that this comes with hard work. I get that this isn't a linear process. I understand that it's a multidimensional process that requires sometimes taking a step forward and a few steps back. It comes with trial and error, but it's all good. I'm down for it because I know what the results are going to be if I stick it out. And you guys are going to be acknowledged for the work that you've put in, okay? So for those of you who are feeling like I just keep working and working and working and not seeing the results that I want, and I'm sick of it and I'm ready to just give up and forget it and go sit on the couch, watch TV and never try to do anything again because I'm just sick and tired of trying and never seeing the results, trust me, stick with it. You're going to see the results. When you put in hard work, I'm telling you, you're going to see results. Okay, some of you are juggling. The Tower, yeah. Some of you are in situations that are unfair with other people, period, and you're going to present them with the Tower. You're going to say, you know what? I'm going to restructure my thinking. I'm going to restructure my external factors, and I'm going to make sure that, I'm going to go ahead and be totally cool with this. I'm cool with this. I'm cool with working my butt off and restructuring my internal factors so that I can change my external factors. I feel like you guys are multitasking to make sure that the outcome is fair for you because you know that hard work and sacrifice, even though, the sacrifice card didn't pop up, I know that you guys know that hard work and sacrifice pay off. And I'm telling you, stick with the script, you guys. I'm telling you, don't give up for those of you who are feeling like you want to. Because you know what? A new beginning is constantly being offered to everybody. Obviously, with regards to a spiritual union, I feel like some of you have entered into your new beginnings recently. You got into a spiritual union with somebody that came from your past. And I feel like for some of you, I feel like this is going to resonate with a variety of you. Please, if you have a sun, moon, or rising in Aries, please watch that because I'm going to make the same announcement in this one that I made in Aries. I want you to understand that these general readings are like going to a buffet, right? It's like everything's not going to resonate with you. Sometimes everything will resonate with you to a T. And then sometimes things won't resonate with you at all. And then sometimes there are parts that will and parts that won't. So stick with the reading so that you can put the things on your plate that you're going to eat, that are going to sustain you and that you're going to enjoy and that are going to fulfill you and give you that validation that you need. And the things that don't apply, just know that you're sharing this reading with a variety of other people who may need to hear some of the things that don't apply to you. Because there are some things that are applying to them that aren't applying to you. There's some things that are applying to you that aren't applying to them. And that's the purpose of a general reading. Now, if you want a more private reading that is about nothing but you, you know what to do. You know to book a private reading. Now, some of you have entered into new beginnings recently. I feel as though, see, with that yin and yang that popped up at first with the King of Pentacles and then the Queen of Pentacles and then that Page of Pentacles, I feel as though some of you have, been well on your way to actually starting to see the fruits of your labor. Like your new beginning's been here for a while. You've allowed yourself to experience what you've needed to experience in order for you to grow financially. And so a lot of you are comfortable in that area. And then now you guys are kind of like looking for love. But see, I just want to let you know whatever this love is starting to make you focus on them so much so to where you're focusing on yourself less and the people around you who love you. So be mindful of that. It doesn't mean that you have to end this, and it doesn't mean that you have to not be in a relationship that you may be fulfilled in, but just be mindful and make sure that the relationship doesn't cause you to not be able to fill your cup for yourself or others, okay? Be mindful of that. Make sure that you set the boundaries that are required in order for you to be able to fill your cup, the cups of those around you who need you, and also, the cup of your partner. And your partner should be able to assist in that by filling your cup enough to make sure that everybody is happy and feels loved, okay? Some of you feel like, nah, man, money's tight. What are you talking about? And I need healing with regards to a relationship. What are you talking about? My relationships are jacked up. Some of you are saying that. I hear you guys saying that. But you know what? This is a passing moment. This is a passing moment where you have an angel right there ready to heal you of all of these thoughts that you're thinking. Heal you of the financial struggle that some of you may be enduring right now. Healing you of some of the relationships that you've ended right now. Some of you are in that space right now. Some of you are entering into new relationships. I feel like I'm reading so many different people's energies right now, but I'm still going to post it because, again, these are general readings and they're for everybody. And it's like, I honestly think the more stories, that are provided by Spirit in one general reading, the better, because if you're dedicated enough to stick around and listen to the reading to the end, you never know. I just might get to your part that is perfect for you and gives you that validation you need to put that smile on your face to give you that clarity that you need to keep moving forward and give you that gas to put in your car so you can keep on going. Closing you out. A lot of you are being really methodical with regards to what you're going to do to make sure that your finances are exactly as they should be. And this time, I feel like some of you may need to be aware that some relationships that you're in may be coming with third-party situations, okay? Because, if you look at this, and this, you see, period, you're in a spiritual union that has you kind of shutting down for some reason. This means like I'm shutting down and I'm not filling my cup for myself or for those around me who love me. Well, why would that be? Maybe because you suspect, feel, and know that somebody that you really care about has another partner. In relationships, just make sure that you set that basic boundary of respect. Respect encompasses many things. The more rules that we impose on ourselves and others, the more rigid that we are toward change. So just know that, relationships come with experiences that allow us to learn in the future so that we can make wiser choices in the future with regards to relationships. The Lovers represents relationships in general. So Sagittarius, I feel like the first week of September is going to be like a multitasking type situation for a lot of you. You guys are going to be focused on, your money. You're going to be focused on your relationships. You're going to be focused on what needs to end, what you need to throw away, what you need to keep. I feel like you guys are going to be actually doing things about these things. And I feel like this week you're going to make this first week of September, you're going to make a lot of headway and a lot of progress toward what it is that you want to see in your life. Some of you, feel a little, doubtful. Some of you feel a little bit like, I don't know if things are going to come together. Well, don't do that, because it's been shown in this reading that a lot of you have been putting in a lot of work, and hard work pays off. Please don't believe that it doesn't and that it's not acknowledged, because everybody's not willing to work hard. But to the Sagittarius who this is resonating with, you guys are willing to work hard. So with that being said, be mindful in any new relationships that you've entered Make sure that you set the boundaries to ensure that loyalty is actually something that you do expect in relationships. And the moment that you see somebody stepping out of bounds, you know that that's somebody that can actually hinder your success. One thing that I've learned is that relationships are closely tied to our ability to create the financial abundance that we want. Because what happens is relationships have the tendency to take our time, energy, and attention away from our dreams and our goals. So make sure that whomever you are in a relationship with is really worth their salt, and that you really know them well enough to give them the time and attention that you give them, because they do have the potential to get in the way of some of the things that you want to accomplish. Now, if you have a good partner and somebody that's really down for you and somebody that's really supportive, you'll know it because they'll support you toward your endeavors. But if you are in a relationship with somebody that always diverts your attention away from what you're trying to achieve, then that's a clear-cut sign that it may be time to go and it may be time to purge. And that may not be the person for you, because a good relationship comes with somebody who's going to support your dreams, support your endeavors, and assist in your growth. Okay, Sag? So know that it looks like the first week of September is going to be very busy. You guys are going to be able to handle it. Don't let doubt over consume you. That's an option. These feelings are an option. You could either feel like, okay, things ain't looking how I really want them to right now, but I know my worth and I know my value, and I know that somebody's going to see what I'm worth real soon. And when they do, I'm going to go ahead and take the opportunity that's presented to me so that I can go ahead and start fulfilling my financial goals and also fulfilling the goals that I have with regards to the love relationships that I want in my life. So keep a close eye out for anybody in your life that you may be intimate with that may or may not be honest. Just, observe, be a knowing observer, and consider the fact that this could mean celebration or it could mean third-party situations. But understand, I don't know how this could mean celebration when it's invoking the feeling of shutting down and not wanting to fill your cup for yourself and for those around you who depend on you. So be mindful of the relationships that you enter into this week. It's imperative, because you guys are actually making headway because you've put a lot of work into where you're trying to go. And don't let any relationships get in the way of your dreams, okay? You've been there and you've done that. So you've learned from that. So don't let that happen again. All right? All right, Saggies, I'll talk to you soon. Let this soak in. Let me know what you thought about this reading. If it resonated with any of you, I ask that you hit like and subscribe and leave your comments. Thank you very much, and I will talk to you soon, lovies.